I was born in Chicago, Illinois in 1973. Latinos Progresando was born in January of 1998. I had an opportunity to open up an office in the Pilsen area where there is a large number of Latinos who need help with direct immigration services. And I was working at a fast food chain and making pretty good money at the time, but I felt that there was something missing in my life. So I took whatever money I had left and saved up a little, and I put it into opening up this office. We help community members who are interested in becoming United States citizens or applying for legal permanent resident status or submitting any other type of form with immigration. We provide a place for them to come, fill out the forms at low cost, and we also submit the forms for them and walk them through the process. In 1999, we had somebody break into our office and they stole everything. It was heartbreaking, it was devastating, it was just, we felt that we were at the bottom of the well. After the break-in, we were struggling to figure out how to replace all of our equipment and continue to pay the rent. And at that time, I must have had about $80 in my pocket. And the rent was due. It was past due actually a month. The phone bill was past due about a month, and we had the disconnection notice. The light bill, we had the disconnection notice for that. So that night, I went home and I just did a lot of soul searching. I looked inside myself and I talked to God like I've never talked to him before. And I just said, you know, what am I gonna do? Please, God, give me a sign. I'm at the end of my rope here. The next day I get up to go to work and I'm driving to work. So I drove by the church for inspiration. And I parked outside of the church and I looked over to the church, just said, you know what, God? I don't care what happens. I'm gonna give this everything I have. And if this ship sinks, and I'm gonna go down with it. And I went to work that day, and I don't know how God did it, but we just started getting an enormous amount of calls for people who wanted services. And in 5 days, we were able to raise more than $2,000. And we were able to pay all the bills, and I haven't looked back ever since then. The translation for Latinos Progresando is Latinos moving forward. But I think that Latinos Progresando means community to me. The only thing that you need to be a part of our organization is you need to love your community. And you need to know that whatever we do here, the one thing that we want to do above all is do what's best for our community. One of the things that we found with the process is that a lot of people in our community, because they may not speak English that well, they need someone that they can trust, that they can come to, and that can walk them through the process so that at every step of the process, they know exactly where they're at, and they don't have to worry about being ripped off, and they don't have to worry about not being able to afford the service, because we'll never turn anybody away for that reason. We're here to help.